Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Dr. James Gill and you've joined me for another clinical skills video. Today we're going to be looking at the Thomas test and the modified Thomas test as part of an assessment for osgood-schlatters disease. With osgood-schlatters we have a potential tightness of the quads, meaning that when the knee is moving we're getting increased pressure on the tibial tuberosity, causing pain and what we call a traction injury as the patella pulls firmly on this area of growth. Today, as I say, we're going to look at the Thomas test to see whether or not there's an evidence of a fixed flexion deformity, which might indicate issues with a tight quadriceps. So to do the Thomas test, obviously we can send the patient. Could I please confirm your name and date of birth?
Thomas, 4th of January 2000.
Super, thank you. So I'm going to put my hand at the bottom of your back and ask you to move your legs. Is that okay?
Sure.
Super, thank you. So I'm putting my hand under the lumbar lordosis and I'm going to get them to raise their opposite leg up, their knee to their chin, so all the way up. And I'm looking what's going on with the opposite leg. I can't see any abnormal movements. So if we put this leg down for me, and again raising this knee up to the chin for me. Okay, so I've got the loss of the lumbar lordosis because I can feel the patient's back pressing at my hand. I know that therefore this leg is in the right place, but crucially we can see that this leg hasn't moved significantly. Now I'm just going to move my hand for a second. So let me move this leg. If there'd been a problem with a tight quadriceps or a fixed flexion deformity at the hip, this leg would involuntarily pull up as well because of the tightness we have there. So if relax for me please. Now if I can get to shuffle and sit towards the end of the bed. So having done the Thomas test, we can also do the modified Thomas test. Here the patient is sat on the end of the bed, and rather than looking at changes to the thigh, we're actually going to look to see if there's changes to the lower leg. So now I'm going to support the patient's back and I'm going to help them roll backwards. So if you could bring your knee up to your chin for me, and then rolling backwards. As the patient goes down, I'm looking again to see if the opposite leg moves up, but crucially, if there are tight quads, does the knee straighten or at least cause a degree of extension at the knee? And if you could sit you up for me. And again, if you bring this knee up to the chin for me and hold it there, and going back down. And again, we can see that this leg is hanging nicely. There's not an involuntary extension going on. So we know that there's no issues here. You can sit up for me, thank you. So that's how to perform the Thomas test and the modified Thomas test if we're looking for a fixed flexion deformity or perhaps a tight quadriceps muscle that may be contributing to osgood-schlatters disease. Take care and we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.